For those who don't experience winter on a yearly basis, it can be really beautiful. In movies, you often see a winter wonderland, snow falling, people outside walking, snowball fights, kids having fun. And while all of that is true of winter, there is also a harsh reality of what it's like to live in winter. We're Tia and Andy, and in this video, we're going to show you what winter in Canada is really like. To kick off the realities of winter, the first thing that you're going to need is a whole bunch of winter gear. It's not as simple as just throwing on a quick coat and walking outside. You often need layers and layers and layers. Hats, coats, mitts, boots, you name it. Otherwise, you're going to get really cold. And even if you have a hat, coat, mitts, and all of your other layers, this can still happen.
One of the wonderful activities of Christmas that you get in Canada is brushing off the snow off your car every single time you want to leave. It's actually quite awful. Right now, it's not too bad because the snow is not wet. But when it is wet, you gotta scrape and it's pretty crappy. The other thing is you would probably want to heat up your car so that it doesn't hate you when you're driving around. It also makes the inside nice and toasty, so kind of a win-win, but it is kind of annoying.
Speaking of cars, driving in the winter can get pretty messy, especially right after a snowfall. The traffic needs to slow down because the roads get really slick and slippery. Even after the truck comes by and clears the snow and salts the roads, they can still be quite slippery. On top of that, we also use winter tires, meaning that twice a year you need to switch between your summers and your winters. You also need to be prepared for accidents. It's almost inevitable that at some point you'll see some flashing lights and an accident somewhere, just because the roads are really that bad.
Well, not sure if you can see those flashing lights, but the cars coming off of those ramps, especially the one on the left, that is an on-ramp, which means that there is a terrible accident on the expressway, so bad that they're redirecting traffic off of the expressway using the on-ramp. That's pretty crazy.
One of the other realities of winter in Canada is you need to clean the snow off your driveway and off the sidewalk. Here, where we live in Kitchener-Waterloo, you have 24 hours from when the snow stops falling to actually clear it off. So it is dark outside right now. It's past 7 p.m. and Andy is actually out there right now cleaning up the snow. So although winter in Canada can be a little bit annoying, don't let that scare you away. It can also truly be beautiful, and there's so many great winter activities that you can do. Skiing and snowboarding, dog sledding, building a snowman or a snow fort, having a snowball fight, and just generally getting outside and enjoying the change of seasons. If you want to see more about winter in Canada, check out our winter playlist. And if you're enjoying our content, please help us out by hitting that subscribe button, giving us a big thumbs up, and clicking the post notification bell to get notified of any of our future videos.